What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining me here at the Underground. I'm Sonny, and today is Saturday, March 14th. We finally reached the 500 subscriber goal, so we have an awesome giveaway to talk about. And I kind of wanted to talk about where I think silver's heading and what we have to look out for coming up. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me here tonight at the Underground. Now, first I'd like to say, I hope all of you are staying safe out there and getting prepared for what's going on right now. It's getting pretty wild and hectic here in America and around the world, and we really don't know, what the future holds. I mean, we had the stock market make record point drops last week and then turn around and make record point gains the next day. So that right there shows us the volatility we have going on out there in our financial markets, and just in the world in general. We still have President Trump saying our banks are stronger than ever and they're ready for a situation like this, but yet the Federal Reserve is pumping $1.5 trillion into them. So that right there shows you, they're contradicting themselves, and the best thing to do is just be safe and get prepared. Now, anyways, today we're here to talk about this giveaway in silver. So, a while back, we voted and decided to have two prizes for each giveaway. Now, the pile on the left here is for the VR. It takes a little more work to get out there and do a shout out and make a video. So, obviously, that prize is going to have a little more silver in it. The one on the right is for the comments. Now, we're going to have a first place and a second place, and obviously first place, it's first. It should, be a little better. So what we're going to do is when we do this, we are going to say the first place for the VR giveaway is going to get the 1 ounce buffalo, the $50, and this beautiful silver Geiger gram. And then the rest of this is going to go to the second place drawer for the VR giveaway. And then similar here on the comment video, first place is going to get the 1 ounce Monarch bar and the 50 cents. And then the rest of this is going to go to second place. Just so you guys kind of got an idea of what we're planning on doing here. Now, altogether, there's almost 4 ounces of silver here. So it's going to be a nice little giveaway. And, I hope it helps somebody out there in the community out one day. If not, it just at least adds a little bit of silver to a collection or your preps. So, unfortunately, with everything going on and in my area and with this, virus, I'm going to plan on doing the giveaway drawing next weekend. Now, we're definitely going to do it, so nobody worry. But they just announced yesterday that they're closing schools down in my state, the whole state, which is Pennsylvania, for the next 2 weeks. So on top of us already, getting different preps and things in order that we need for this situation, we had that fall on our lap. So we're just really busy, we're really tied up, and we're trying to get in order. I already am in the preparedness, but I kind of need to go out and get more things that are more specific to this situation. And I plan on doing a video about that later. But either way, it's taking up a lot of my time. So just so we don't have to rush it or anything like that, I plan on doing this next weekend. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. So I've had a few comments and a few emails talking about how the price of silver has just dropped dramatically. It's down to $14, which it hasn't been there in a while. Now, you can look at this two ways. You can look at it as a bad way because the price fell, or a good way as it's a nice time to accumulate more silver. So what you see here is a long-term silver price chart. And back in 2008, where the green dot is, when we hit that financial crisis, the price of silver dropped then. And it's not like when that crisis kicked in, silver and gold shot up to the moon. When it first happens, the value of even silver and gold, almost all assets, goes down. Because everybody is frantic, fearful, they're selling, they're trying to make up for losses, and they're trying to get cash. Now, what this here shows you is after cooler heads prevail and everybody realizes what's happening, you're in a recession, things are going downward, we're in a bear market, certain assets start to break through and shine. The ones that people know have value, the ones that people know aren't going anywhere, like silver and gold. And you could see by '09, the price started picking back up and continued to go up till it really peaked out around 2012. Now you could see, 2011, 2012 is when the price really was at its peak. And that's how long it took for that value to come through after this crisis. It wasn't instantly shooting up to the moon. And I think that's what a lot of people misunderstand here, is they think the second the financial markets and the stocks and equities start going down, they expect silver to shoot to the moon. And it doesn't work that way. It's a form of insurance. And once these things play out, that's where it really, really starts to shine. The US dollar is not going to be a safe haven asset, in my opinion, in what we're leading into. We are leading into the worst financial crisis, not just the United States, but the world has ever seen. And this is just a taste of what's to come. This was just a little hiccup, and look at the chaos it caused. Even cryptos dropped. Bitcoin lost 40%. I mean, damn near in a couple hours. So, that whole market is shooken up. The only things that really didn't drop dramatically were silver and gold. They fell, but not to the point that these other assets did. If silver would have dropped like most of these assets did, including cryptos, silver would pretty much be at $7, $8 right now, and gold would be at $800, $900. So, believe me, they held their own, and they always do. But they're going to drop when these things first happen because people want to have cash on hand. And that's just the world we live in. That's the human reaction. That's the first thing people want to do. And, some people probably sold off a bunch of their assets just to get supplies for what's going on, with this pandemic. There's a lot of chaos out there besides these financial markets that are causing more chaos than normal. And I know I want to be prepared, and I know what I feel safe doing and what I'm going to continue to do. I see the fact that silver dropped like this as a blessing right now, and a time to do more dollar cost averaging and getting more prepared. And that's just one of my preps. Believe me, that's not my main focus. I have a lot of other things I'm really focusing on right now. This isn't even secondary to me right now. But it's definitely on my list. Now, another thing you got to watch out for, and this is what really worries me, and this is what shows me the markets are manipulated. You got to remember, silver derives its value from the paper market. It's backwards than most other assets. Most assets derive their value from the asset. And for some reason with the silver and gold market, the precious metal market, it's reversed. The asset derives its value from paper contracts. So it's completely manipulated. For every ounce of silver, physical ounce of silver or gold out there, there's like $300-$400 paper contracts that were sold to people. When it's time to cash those in and actually claim that physical metal, you're not going to get it. But my point, that's a whole nother subject. My point to all that is the supply. And even with this small dip we had, I got online yesterday, and major bullion dealers in the United States from APMEX, you can see here, due to extreme order volumes, please expect shipping delays up to 3 business days. And you can see the drop in the prices here. They were pretty dramatic. But how are the prices dropping so much when these dealers are so busy? They're posting delays. And that's because of the paper contracts. And that's what manipulates these. One of these days, these precious metals are going to break free from them paper contracts, the spot market. And that's when the real value of these assets are going to shine. They are so undervalued right now due to those paper contract manipulations. It's unreal. And most people don't comprehend that. JM Bullion, I order from them all the time, and they're one of the best ones for shipping. If you order under $100, they only charge you $3 shipping. Everywhere else is like $9 to $10 if you order under $100. Usually, all these dealers do $100, $99 or more is free shipping. But you can see here on JM Bullion, due to extreme order volumes, please expect shipping delays of 5 to 10 business days. Plus, they have a temporary $299 order minimum. So, what I'm leading up to here and what I'm getting to is you can see how flooded the physical market is with this small hiccup we just had in the last week. You're not going to be able to get this silver when this thing really tanks. These places are going to be so backed up and sold out, your opportunity is going to be gone. It's going to be too late. So if you're even considering it or interested in it, I recommend you don't wait too long, because when the markets finally flip and everyone realizes the manipulation isn't going to keep them back up, you'd be lucky if you'd be able to buy it. And that's one of my main concerns. But I just wanted to give you guys a little information, show you what's been going on in my head and, my opinions on this. Let me know down below what you think. Do you think there's, nothing to worry about? Do you think you're going to be able to get silver when it drops to $10? Because I don't know if you're going to. And that's if it drops to $10. Who really knows? But all I know is I'm not waiting on anything. I'm getting prepared every way I can. Security first. Food, water. Then I worry about my silver. So I wanted to thank all you guys out there. And I want to remind you too, when we do this giveaway, we're going to give away more than what you're seeing here if we can get this thing to go live. And I don't see why I can't. So I wanted to give you guys a reminder out there. I want to thank you for all your support. Please stay safe, everybody. Please protect your families. Stay clean and be careful. I live in northwestern PA, and right now it's all around us, but it's actually not here yet. So I feel very blessed for that, and I hope we can hold it off as long as possible, because it gives us more time to get ready and get prepared. But I hope all of you stay safe out there. I'll keep you updated with this giveaway. I want to thank you for listening. If you did a VR, please comment down below, and in your comment let me know that you did one. I'd hate for somebody that did a VR for me that I just didn't notice it, because of everything that goes on and how busy the YouTube community is. So let me know. I'd hate to miss you. But please, guys, stay safe and keep prepping. Have a good night.